founder of the Beautiful Heart Foundation and the president of CHARM, or Center for Holistic, Alternative and Restorative Medicine. And today I am very blessed to have a friend who visited me here in Hayward, California. His name is Louie Ocampo, and I would like him to introduce himself and give us a little bit of his background. Sir, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Doc Anacleto. And I'm so happy I just traveled from Palo Alto to drive here in Hayward.
Okay, so what's going on? The last time we had a meeting in Eastwood City was about a year ago, exactly a year ago. So, and I've been monitoring and watching you promoting your wellness products. And can you give us an update of any new thing in alternative medicine?
Well, with regards to alternative medicine, we don't stop on studying, looking for something that would be of help to our fellow friends, our relatives. Now, I'm so excited to tell you that we have an approved product not only in the Philippines but also approved here in America. And we have this product named Sugarotech.
Oh, Sugarotech. Okay.
So this one, Sugarotech.
Yeah, I think I saw that right after I left the Philippines sometime that last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, you've been doing some kind of demonstration, and a lot of testimonials were given by those who had a personal experience. What is really Sugarotech in the first place?
So Sugarotech is a complete products from nature that will help everyone who would like to have a normal blood sugar level. Well, most of us are fond into drinking sodas. So, of course, ito yung soda natin. Yan. We are fond of eating sweet foods like cakes. And most of us, of course, Filipinos we are a carbohydrate eating citizen. So, we keep on eating carbohydrates. And carbohydrates, once it's already ingested in our body, it will be converted into that's complex carbohydrates converted into sugar. So the problem is most of our fellow kababayans, they are prone to have a high blood sugar level, and once our blood is already accumulating more sugar, so the damage into our kidney, liver, heart will take place. That's why we come up with this natural sugar protection called Sugarotech.
Okay.
It's an all-natural from nature.
Yeah.
So what this
can
product
you
will
tell
do?
us what is the ingredients?
The ingredients is it has Garcinia Cambogia. It
So
has,
Garcinia Cambogia,
is for-
in layman's term, what is that?
well, Garcinia Cambogia is for
Do we have a plant like that in the Philippines?
No, we don't
so
have
then
it.
we have no common name, no Filipino
We
name
don't
for that.
have.
So that's important.
what we have in the Philippines is moringa.
So Garcinia, Moringa, and then the
Yeah.
other two.
Andrographis paniculata.
What is that? We
That's
have a
in the Philippines. What's what we call sinta.
Sinta.
Yes.
It's an herb?
It's an herb.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we have the Gymnema silvestre. It's from India.
So we don't have that in the
We don't have
Philippines.
that.
So out of the 4 herbs or
We have 2.
plants, only 2 from the
From the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Why is it so hard to start planting those 2 in the Philippines?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the location that you need to address, no? And the species that should grow into that particular area. That once it's grow there, the
But nobody
efficacy.
tried planting those 2 plants in the Philippines?
I think nobody yet.
Yeah, but maybe I will do.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I am into planting. You see at the backyard, you can see my vegetable garden.
Yes, actually, I was amazed with
My
your
food, yeah.
place here in Hayward.
Yeah.
That it looks like I'm in the Philippines.
Yeah, I have most of my vegetables are really Filipino vegetables. At the back, you can see ampalaya, and you can see the squash. I have some beans growing. I have some acetaba and onions and gabi over there. So mostly Filipino vegetables, herbs, and even fruits. I started planting calamansi, and of course avocado, and the other ones are apples and plum. So and around the area, of course, would be ornamental flowers and the plants. But this is quite interesting and exciting that maybe we should push for planting the two other plants that are not common in the Philippines.
Yes, yes.
Because in India, I don't, maybe temperature-wise, we are not too different from the climate.
Yes, it's
in
almost the
India.
same.
Almost the same. Okay, now, so you formulated this, Dr. Ocampo?
Yes, this product named Sugarotech.
Uh-huh.
So we're so blessed having this product because now we are helping a lot of people achieve the normal level of their blood sugar.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to do.
So it comes in tablet?
It
or-
comes in a capsule.
Okay.
So this is a capsule.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So good thing with this, we can have an actual demo.
Okay.
So this demo will last for less than 5 minutes. Okay, with regards to the explanation and everything. What we're going to do, we will let you taste the sugar.
Okay. Okay.
this is the
Sugar.
sugar.
So this is really
Okay.
sugar.
And
Okay,
I have
this
with
is
me
sugar.
a candy.
Okay.
Candy.
Okay.
Okay. And a soda named Shasta.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Shasta.
So let's try the powder sugar.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Before
I
that-
thought you got it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. If you're going to taste it, don't take it all. You need to
Part of it.
part of it
Okay.
so that later if you're going to taste it, you will see the big difference. Okay? So before we start, I also would like to have my own video.
Oh, okay.
So we have
Though
3 cameras.
We will be seen in my TV program here at the Silicon Valley at KMVT 15, Silicon Valley Community Media. This is aired every Mondays from 5:30 to 6:30 in the cities of Cupertino, Mountain View, and Los Altos. The title of my program is The Beautiful Heart Show.
Wow.
So we will probably by next week, this can be seen by our viewers in those cities. And really, the theme of The Beautiful Heart Show is health and wellness. And I push for Filipino arts and culture as well. So that is what our viewers will be seeing every Mondays. The health, how we deal with our health as far as the Filipino Americans are concerned, and how we integrate arts and culture to improve our health. So we have music, we have dance, we have rondalia, we have folk dance,
Wow.
we have gardening, we have praying. So to make us healthy, not only physically, emotionally, but spiritually as well. So that is my concept of holistic health. Whole, meaning to say body, mind, and soul integrated as one. At the end of our life here, we will be spiritually healthy to meet our Maker or to go back to heaven, hopefully. So, using nature, which is really God's gift to us, is part of my advocacy or my ministry.
Nice.
In fact, I have started Project Green Ministries, and the green there is an acronym for God reminds everyone to enjoy nature. That is why I'm so excited learning that there are people in the Philippines, entrepreneurs at that, using herbs, plants, fruits, or anything from nature to improve the health of the Filipinos over there and even here abroad. So I congratulate you for doing that.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, we will be able to convince our viewers here in the Silicon Valley and all over the world to try your product. I know it's not the only product you have. I know we talk about
we have so many
some
products.
other products
Yes.
that we might even discuss later on. But for now, we focus on the sugar tech.
Yes.
Tech is very high
High-tech.
high-tech sugar tech. Okay, I like the term. So sugar tech comes in a capsule form, containing 4 ingredients, 2 of which are common in the Philippines, the moringa and the other one,
The Andrographis paniculata or
yeah,
sinta.
or sinta. So I'm encouraging our farmers to consider planting all these 4 plants as your source of livelihood, because Dr. Ocampo may consider getting supplies
Yes,
from them.
yes, yes.
Yeah, especially that we have plans of opening up plantations in Quezon, in Antipolo. So I'm recommending my poor farmers to be your suppliers of
Wow,
your
that's
ingredients. Okay.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a good advocacy, huh?
Yeah, so because in the Philippines, we are really well known to be an agricultural country. Anything you plant, like here in California, anything I plant, it grows. So you might as well take advantage of that gift from God. And I think that's the way to go. Make the human resources are there, the farmers, the fisher folks, the intelligent and talented Filipinos in the cities, the flora and fauna, which is very, they are just there, whether in the cities or in the provinces. We have everything. I would even call the Philippines as a holy land. We're so gifted there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just that people don't recognize that sometimes. They think that the way to live, the way to earn is to go overseas, But just staying in the Philippines,
It's already a blessing.
it's a blessing. Yeah, you have fresh air, you have enough water, you have everything is free in the Philippines.
And everything is cheap.
Everything is cheap as well. So that we have to recognize and we have to glorify God for that. Anyway, we go back to sugar.
Okay.
So
So now, we are going to, I'm going to have also my video.
okay. So
And now we're here
Okay.
with, I was invited I came from Palo Alto.
okay.
Actually from LA, from to Palo Alto. Now I drive from Palo Alto to Hayward to meet Dr. Anacleto Belleza Millendez. He is the founder of the Beautiful Heart Foundation, and at the same time he is also the founder president of CHARM.
CHARM.
Means Center for Holistic, Alternative, and Restorative Medicine.
Okay, yes.
So I've honored Dr. Anacleto to invite me
Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah, I cannot even imagine that after a year of that last meeting, we are seeing again here in California.
And now I'm going to put you under a what we call Sugarotech challenge.
Okay.
So that challenge is number 1, you are going to taste the sugar that it's in your hand now,
Yeah.
right now. So I'll give this one to you.
Okay.
So you have to taste it.
Okay. This is white sugar. This is not really healthy sugar. White sugar is not as healthy as the brown sugar.
Okay. So
Okay.
is it sweet?
Sweet. But I'm just worried because this is white sugar. I don't anymore use white sugar.
Okay.
I'm pushing for anything that is not white.
Okay.
Not white rice, not white sugar, but brown rice and brown
Oh, good.
sugar.
Now, this is the Sugarotech capsule.
Okay.
And what we're going to do, you are going to taste this.
Okay.
Just put this to the other side.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to lick it and spread it to your tongue.
Okay. So there are two here.
The sugar and the
So I'm
Sugarotech.
licking now. I'm licking now the sugar attack.
Okay. You have to lick it all. Spread it to your tongue. So what's the taste?
Well, I can taste some herbs like chlorophyll.
Yeah. So it's all natural. Good thing
Yeah.
with that product, it's already FDA
Yeah,
approved.
yeah, it's something like chlorophyll or
Yes.
green.
Okay, now you have to take the sugar again. So what's the taste of the sugar?
The sugar turned bitter or something. It's not no longer sweet.
Okay, how about the, can you taste the sweet of the sugar?
No, it's more of the sugar powder, the sugar.
Okay, how about the soft drinks? This one, the
So I
Shas.
I cannot taste the sweetness of the
Okay,
sugar.
yeah. Okay, now try the soft drinks.
it's becoming bitter in taste.
Okay, so it's magic, right?
Well, I can still take. Yeah, maybe this is less of sugar.
Okay, so you can taste the carbonated drinks, but how about the sugar?
Not as sweet anymore.
Not as sweet anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have a candy with me.
Okay.
You try to taste this.
It's it's bland. No sweetness at all of a candy. It's really very bland.
That's what we call sugar protection.
So
Okay. Now, Nick, try to taste the sugar again.
it's really bland, tasteless.
Okay, so what can you say about the actual demo of this Sugar Rotec product?
Well, the idea here, I guess, is you don't crave anymore for sugar or carbohydrates, the sweetness. So it would stop that craving. You don't taste the sweetness anymore. So it protects you from that addiction to sugar, to that, you know, it's really, food can be addicting, if you would say that. That's why our number one problem these days is the addiction. Not only addiction to drugs, addiction to shopping, but addiction to food and addiction to sweetness is very natural. You're addicted to ice cream, addicted to cakes, addicted to rice, addicted to any kind of carbohydrate-rich delicacies. So to prevent that, I think you have to take this every day.
Wow.
What is your suggestion to stop the addiction there?
Well, of course, prevention is better than cure.
Yeah,
so that's
so-
why we have the Sugarotec. It's a natural sugar protection, so that our body is
though
already protected.
it's if you would ask me, this is a way to stop addiction to carbohydrates.
Wow.
See?
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Anacleto, Belleza, Millendez, here in Hayward. Thank you very much.
Okay, so in other words, what is the suggestion here? You take one capsule every
Okay,
day.
you have to take this 30 minutes before meal.
Uh-huh.
You can use it once a day.
Or 30 minutes before meal.
Yes. This is best taken on the day that you are going to take it during the time that you're going to eat more. For example, you are fond of eating more in the morning.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes before meal, you have to take one capsule.
Yeah.
But if you're eating more
But I think
during lunch,
it won't stop the craving for eating fresh vegetables. I mean, I'm now pushing for fresh kamuti tangaps, kamuti salad, and it will not stop because there's no sweetness in those vegetables.
yes. And good thing with this, it works in two ways.
Yeah.
Number one, if you taste the powder directly to your tongue, this will block the absorption of sugar,
Oh,
the sweet. Now, if you're going to
so in other words,
take this, Doc, to take this, once it's already there in our intestine, it will block the absorption of excess sugar going to our bloodstream. So it works in two ways. Number one, it blocks your taste buds if you're going to taste it. But if you're not going to taste it, just use the capsule. Once it's already there in your stomach, you can still taste the sweetness, but the absorption will take place there. It will block the absorption of excess sugar going to your
So
bloodstream.
in other words, you can still
Enjoy.
if you don't, because if you don't break the capsule as it enters your mouth and goes into your esophagus, into your intestine, you don't taste the herb there or the chlorophyll content of the herbs. But I think for other people, I would stop them from really taking the powder, to really stop them from taking too much sugar. See, because you see, if you are tempted to drink soda, before you drink the soda, open the capsule,
Okay.
put it in your mouth, and that would stop your addiction. by the
Instantly.
way.
Instantly.
Instantly.
But for those who would like to
and of course,
enjoy,
you're doing it orally.
yes, for those who would like to enjoy
Taking this orally
the
will
sweetness
prevent
of the
you
food,
from the absorption
Yes.
of this sugar. In other words, it will slow down the. It works like, especially those with high glycemic index.
yes,
Meaning to say the white rice, the white sugar,
the white flour.
the white flour, all with very high glycemic index. This is a good one to counteract the high glycemic index because it slowly stops the conversion of that sugar.
Yes, and good thing with
becoming
this,
part of the bloodstream.
yes, I believe,
Yeah.
and good thing with this, Doc, since there are so many good products from nature, but this product is amazingly demonstrable. Meaning, we can tell to all our viewers about the good effects of many natural products from nature. But with this Sugarotech,
Yeah.
instantly, we can do the actual demo. So,
So the suggestion is take one capsule a day in the morning.
a day. But if the patient has high blood sugar level for so long, they can take it twice a day or 3 times a day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So for diabetic, can be 3 times a day.
Yes. And once they have the Sugarotech inside their body, the good thing about this will helps also to repair the damaged pancreas.
Oh, that's a
because
good one.
it will produce more beta cells. So the beta cells.
That's what I'm telling other people in the early years of my holistic health practice. Though there are already studies that our ampalaya, what is the scientific name of ampalaya? Anyway,
I forgot.
yeah. But anyway, our ampalaya or the bitter melon, they say.
Yeah, bitter melon.
Yeah, the bitter melon has that capacity to rebuild the islet cell of Langerhans, which is really the cells producing insulin. So the reason we have diabetes is because it either be type 1 or type 2. Well, the type 1 is the one that is juvenile. There is really a problem with insulin production. While the type 2 is the adult onset, and the adult onset has also something to do with insulin. Not much insulin is being produced in the pancreas because of the damage of the islet cell in the pancreas. So what the ampalaya would do is to repair the damaged islet cell of Langerhans. We call it islet cell of Langerhans.
Islet cell of Langerhans.
Yeah, producing the insulin. So if you repair that, especially in adult onset, then you start producing insulin, which is really the hormone that supposedly would act on blood sugar or glucose.
And that's where the Sugarotech will take place.
Yeah.
Wherein
So
this
in
is
other words,
also
it
works the
So
same.
it's the same as what I'm telling about the ampalaya. If you
Yes.
can eat the ampalaya leaves or the vegetable raw, or if not, at least cook it. There is something at ampalaya, and I think the same with the ingredients here.
Yes.
Huh? So that's interesting. It repairs the islet cell of Langerhans, producing the insulin, so it corrects adult onset diabetes mellitus, and maybe for the juvenile as well.
And aside from that, Doc, Sugarotech is also best for the Weight Watchers. For those who would like to have a slim body to burn their fats faster.
Oh, so it acts on that as well.
Yes.
So it has a maybe it works on lipolysis, like
Yes.
breaking the fats. Oh,
And
wow.
it will also, it speeds up the burning of our fats inside our
okay.
body. So as we age, the problem is our metabolism is slow.
Yeah,
It slows our
yeah,
metabolism.
yeah.
But with this one, it speeds up the metabolism so that our body can easily burn the fats.
Yeah.
So it and the what we call the
But I'm sure the fact that those are coming from vegetables and herbs, if you put it in simple terms, it is an antioxidant by
Yes.
itself.
yes.
It's an antioxidant by itself. Any kind of fruits and vegetables, especially the ones that would stain white linen, the harder it is to remove the stain, the higher the antioxidant properties of that fruit or vegetables. That is how I tell people. You want to eat something and you want to make sure that it has an antioxidant effect, you squeeze the fruits, you squeeze the vegetable in a white linen. If it stains and you can hardly remove the stain, that's high.
That's good.
That is high in antioxidant. Yeah.
That's-
Anyway, so for those who are interested to get this or to buy this product, in terms of pricing, how much?
We don't have the exact price yet here in America.
But in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, we're selling this 1,200 pesos per box.
So box
So,
of how many capsules?
30 capsules. So it has 3 blisters. One blister is 10 capsules.
So 1,000 would be good for if
one month.
1 month if say it's taken once a day.
Yes.
Yeah. So for maintenance would be once a day. Yeah, it doesn't have to, you don't have to be diabetic to take it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean anybody can take
Anybody.
it for maintenance, 1 capsule. For diabetic, we would suggest like 1 capsule 3 times a day. Depending on the blood sugar level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And good thing with this, for those who are taking insulin or metformin,
Yeah.
there is no contraindication with this product.
I'm sure there is no contraindication because that's really natural anyway. So
So,
maybe
It will help hand in hand, like this
maybe
what we're
it has
telling about
synergistic effect.
the holistic approach. That's what we're
the
telling them.
synergistic, meaning to say if you are taking metformin and insulin, the more those two can control, because it works on the, as I've said, it repairs the damaged islet cell of Langerhans in the pancreas. So plus it stops you from craving, from being addicted to
Sweet.
sugar, to sugar or anything sweet. Yeah, because really the problem these days, among other health problems, is addiction.
I think, Doc, let's try
Addiction.
again.
Yeah.
If your taste buds already adjusted based on the demo that we
Yeah,
did.
after
So,
a few minutes,
try
if
this
I can
again.
Still feel sweetness, if I taste the sweetness here.
It's not there yet.
There is slight.
How
There's
about
slight.
the soft drink?
Yeah, there's slight. It brings back the yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. But yeah, but if you take it orally,
Yes.
as it acts on the lower digestive system, your intestines, I think that is how the trick here. It's working in that part of the pancreas.
And a lot of people now in the Philippines and any other parts of the world, once they saw the Sugarotech, we have lots of patients, lots of friends, relatives that has a problem in blood sugar level, those who are accumulating more fats. Now they're enjoying their life with this Sugarotech. So
Yeah.
this is a natural sugar protection that they can use so that they can enjoy life with a normal blood sugar level and at the same time to burn our fats faster. So that is the Sugarotech
Yeah,
way.
I think you are the first to have discovered, formulated something that would stop the craving for sugar, something that has packaged it in a capsule that can regenerate the damaged islet cells of Langerhans. At the same time, enjoy life, you said. Enjoy the sweetness of the fruits,
Yes.
and ice cream, and yeah. Well, I would really tell all my patients that to be healthy does not mean that you have to get rid of anything that is sweet. You can take it in a moderate amount.
Yes, and at the same time, you can enjoy life. You can enjoy, just take
now
Sugarotech.
that you have this one, you can continue taking ice cream.
Yes.
Cakes.
But of course, in moderation.
In moderate amount. Yeah, moderation.
Yeah.
Take it in moderation, and if you don't have problems with blood sugar yet, then prevent it, because when you have diabetes, you have some other complications as well. Uh, your kidneys may fail because of diabetes, your heart may fail because of diabetes, your eyesight may fail because of diabetes, your hearing will fail because of diabetes, your sense of touch, your nerves will fail because of diabetes, and a lot of other complications. So as a member of the Lions Club, you and I as Lions Club
Yes.
members, we are very strong in our fight against diabetes, against blindness, and blindness is one of the complications of diabetes. So we are trying to advocate that if you can prevent the onset of diabetes, especially the adult onset,
The type 2
the type 2, you have to avoid, as I've said,
sugar.
the complications are deadlier than
Yes.
the diabetes itself. You see, you can be diabetic, but you have to control your blood sugar level. I support still the use of hypoglycemic drugs like metformin and glypiride and other pharmaceuticals. I support the use of insulin, injectables, especially in very high levels of blood sugar that would result to diabetic coma. So these drugs are very effective for emergency purposes to instantly lower the very high. When I say high, the blood sugar level will be in the range of 400 to 600, and usually we get these patients in the emergency room in ketoacidosis, diabetic ketoacidosis, meaning to say they are in diabetic coma, they could hardly be awakened up, they are almost comatose, almost dead. So in those cases, that's the role of the insulin, the hypoglycemic drugs, the intravenous fluids. So do not take for granted diabetes, because you may end up dead because of diabetic ketoacidosis and diabetic coma. And prevent it, especially even though you don't have it yet. And I think this is one of those products that can prevent it, but I would still advocate that the best form of medicines would come in its natural packaging, meaning to say you have to plant your own acetaba, which is also very high in antioxidant. You have to plant your own malunggay, you have to plant your own ampalaya and other vegetables and fruits, because that would ensure that what you plant is free from insecticides, free from fertilizers, and that is really what I would like to push for Project Green Ministries.
That's nice.
Anything that's coming from God, not tainted by artificials, chemicals, eat it raw, take it from the tree, like I have plums there. You either take it from the tree or take it from the ground when it falls and it's still edible. Eat it, squeeze it if it's lemons. I have lemons at the back, calamansi, squeeze it and drink it fresh. Eat it fresh, and for convenience, of course, we are supporting the products of Dr. Louie Ocampo. Would you tell us some more other products that you've been pushing and selling in the market?
We have so many. Aside from Cigarotech, we have Buamira.
Buamira, which you gave me some samples.
Yes, and we have already an interview like this before.
Yeah, before. Yeah, we can reinforce that. We can show that again. That interview. So Buamira is another product that is not endemic in the Philippines.
Yes, it's from Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
Buamira,
But
looks
there's
like...
a possibility that we can still plant.
Actually, we already tried it.
Uh,
And the plant is similar with pandan.
Oh, pandan.
Yes, it's
Okay.
a with relatives among the Pandanus. But the problem is
So
our
guamera is a big. Did you tell me before it's like a big carrot?
yeah, it looks like a big carrot like this one.
But it's a tree.
It's a tree.
Okay.
It's a tree.
Do you think I can start planting guamera here?
Let's try. But it's best if we're going to put it in a place with a high altitude, high place
Oh.
with high altitude.
Okay, like mountains.
Yes, be in a mountain.
Oh well, I will tell my farmers
Quezon.
in Quezon, but definitely in Davao, Bukidnon area. I have advocacies there with the farmers, the tribes, the Banobo, the Matigsalog tribe. I can encourage them to start.
Have you been in Bukidnon?
Yeah. That's where I started in Davao. I
Wow.
started in Mindanao.
I was born in Bukidnon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, beautiful place. And when I go back to the Philippines, maybe next month, I will be doing more advocacy work in those places, helping the tribes because most of our farmers and fisher folks, I think, are coming from the indigenous people, and we have to help the indigenous people as well because they are the ones who are marginalized. They are the ones who have less education, less opportunities in the urban areas. So what's left for them are the lands, the seas, the rivers. So we have to motivate them and teach them at least the more effective way of farming and fishing, and transform their lives economically. Yeah, that is really what I'm doing in the Philippines. Not only helping them in terms of making sure that they are healthy in their body, mind, and soul, but also healthy in their pockets. Yeah, because you have to be practical as well. That you need money. You need money to send your children to schools. You need money to spend for the food in the table. You need money for your health care. So we have to also empower them with some kind of livelihood. But the livelihood that you can really offer for them is really in the field of farming and fishing. In the field of, we are very rich country because we have the rich agricultural lands. Most of them are not even toiled. We have unlimited
Natural resources.
not unlimited seas, unlimited rivers that they can get the fish and other aquatic products. So let us join hands. I would encourage Filipinos not only in the United States but worldwide to help our brothers and sisters who are marginalized in the Philippines, who are very poor, who are less educated than us, who have no technology, to bring them to a better life, to an opportunity where we would say that it is health for all, richness for all, because God wants everybody to be happy, to be contented with life, and we don't want to look at our brothers and sisters to be suffering in pain, to be homeless, to be hungry, and those brothers and sisters of ours are our responsibility. In the Bible it says, whatever you do to the least of your brothers, you have done it to me.
Yes.
So that's exactly a responsibility that I'm throwing out to all the viewers.
That is your ministry.
Yeah, not only my ministry, it's everybody's ministry.
Yes.
It should be everybody's ministry. That whatever you do to your brother, to the less fortunate of your brothers and sisters, you have done it to me.
Yes.
So again, Dr. Ocampo, in closing, your last words.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anacleto, for inviting me here in your place in Hayward. I'm so honored to be a part
It's
of
my
the
pleasure.
Center
Yeah.
for Holistic, Alternative, and Restorative Medicine. CHARM. It's a very nice acronym, very nice group that you've been developing, and I'm so honored as well because you are helping a lot of Filipinos. You are doing a lot of medical missions, and it's so loving to be with someone with a good heart. You have a beautiful heart,
Okay.
and you also started the Beautiful Heart Foundation. So you're a man of passion, a man of uh, we can feel your sincerity, we can feel your love. So I'm so glad to be your friend, and Dr. Anacleto is a great man.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, to God alone be the glory, and I would like to close this by thanking the Lord for putting this event very instantly. We didn't even plan for this. It was His plan, and I'm looking forward that we can collaborate, we can join forces, we can do more. As I've said, one of the advocacies of the Beautiful Heart Foundation is to gather people among the seven trusts, in the acronym COURAGE. The letter G there would stand for gathering people for a common cause. And when we gather together in the spirit of bayanihan, our own Filipino values of bayanihan, or maybe in the foreign values they would call it volunteerism or heroism. We call it heroism or bayanihan. I'm hoping that we can bring back the spirit of bayanihan. I call it BS, bayanihan spirit. Bring back the BS in the Filipino, not the bullshit. The BS, the bayanihan spirit in the Filipino. Once again, thank you, Dr. Ocampo, for dropping by, and I would pray that you will continue formulating more healthy products coming from nature, so that the people, the whole universe can benefit out of it. Maraming salamat, and mabuhay tayong mga Pilipino. May God bless all of us. Let us support the programs of the Philippine government under the leadership of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Thank you so much.